Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the school management system I developed for this school, Mahad Nujaba. So I wish to share with you how it works. First, we have two buttons here, which is sign in and create new accounts. So, for example, when we sign in, put in 23, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So basically, this is the home. These are the features in the home page. So it summarizes all the information provided for this file, basically from students, the number of students, male, females, the number of active students, the number of non-active students, also payments, so total amount realized in a social term or in general, so the total amount saved, total amount spent, also about school fees, which is the most important thing in school program, school fee. So first term or generally, so the due, the amount, the due amount for the fees, also the amount paid and the remaining amounts. So also the last one is registration, number of registration, the valid registration and non-valid registration. So if you want to know the number of a particular student in a social class or the amounts paid in a social class, you just change it here. So class, for example, let us choose pre-nursery. You can see that it changes. So number of students in the first term in pre-nursery is 33, male 17, female 16. If you want to know the number of newly registered students in social term and in social class, or even if it's in social class term only, so basically these three options, term, class, date, is the one that determines the information that will be given in this view. So let us start with registration. So how to register? We have four forms: registration form, payment form, expenses form, and settings. Registration form, for example. So you are going to uh, input all the names here. So then you are going to add it to the registration. So if you want to check for a particular person's information, for example, I want to check for Salau. Salau. Whenever you are typing it, it will be so this is Salau Suleiman. I want to check the information. So because it is an Arabic school, I also added the name in Arabic. So Salau Suleiman Ajao, Salahuddin Suleiman Ajao, gender, class, date of birth, nationality, state of origin, local government, class graduation. So all the information for that student it will be given. So if you want to check the information for a particular class, you can just click the class. Maybe let us choose primary 4. So these are the list of students in primary 4. If you want to search for the day of registration, so these are the how many students were registered in a particular day. For example, if you put this one, uh, if you put this, so it will be changed according to how many people are registered in a particular day. Also, you can change the term. So to say to the term that you registered in this file. So reg status, this one is when a user inputs a registration. So the admin will need to approve it before it enters the permanent place. So if there are supposed to be names there, so if there are names in this place, so the admin is the one that will be able to approve the users' inputs. So this is all about registration form. So it's very simple. So you can just read the information and provide the answer for the information. It's very simple. The second one, which is the most important one, which is payment form. So it's about payment. For example, you want to pay for a particular person. Let us start for you. Any student that is name you is in this thing. Maybe let us start for Yusuf. Yusuf. So I'm looking for Yusuf Ramal Olalika, for example. Double click. It will bring the information for that student. So how many amounts? 5,000. Okay. So it will go to the place. You want to pay for another person also. So you just click and type the name of that person, and it will bring the options. For example, you go for Khadija. So type the amount, maybe 3, 5. If this the purpose is fulfilled, you are fine. If it's not fulfilled, you just choose it here, maybe uniform ID card or so. If the payment is not for this term, so you just change it to maybe second term or other term that is ready start date. Also, you will be able to see the due of that student, the amount to pay, the remaining, the balance, or the other purpose of payment, maybe uniform or others. But because I don't provide any information for that, that is why it's not appearing here. So after that, this you can pay. So it will go to the normal place. Sometimes you may want to confirm the payment. Maybe you have multiple payments and you want to confirm the payment before you want to confirm the payment before sending it to the permanent place. You can use add to multiple payment list. For example, let us search for maybe Adeleke Hanifa. He paid 12,000. So you just click add to multiple payment list. So you can see the name is here. Another person, maybe Ibrahim Million. So amount is 25. Add to multiple payment list. You can see the third one is maybe Q Lukman. He pays 7,000. Add to multiple payment list. So after this, if you want to, maybe you have confirmed it, you just click on pay all. But if you want to change, if you made a mistake and you want to change some things, so you just edit here and that's all. So after you click pay all, it will go to the normal place. That is about new payments. Now, so after you paid, so you can see all the payments that were made here, it will appear here in previous payments. You can see Lukman, Ibrahim. That's all the payments we made. So if you want to search payment according to maybe term, maybe second term, we have no payment in second term. So first term we have payment. Let us just pay for second term now. Okay. Let us continue. You do that later because of if you want to search it for classes, maybe pre-nursery, nobody pays in nursery. In nursery one, two people, nursery two, nursery prime one, and others. You can search the you can search for the payment in accordance to the uh, uh, information above it, which is term, class, name, date of payment. Like name, for example, you want to search for Adeleke. Adeleke. So this is the payment he made. So also, if you want to search for the day of payment, so how many payments were made in this date? This is it. 4 payments in this date, 5 payments. So that is all about previous payments. So you can delete, you can edit if there's a mistake. Also, you can even open it in a worksheet. So, for example, let us click it. So you can if you can open it in the Excel sheet and you can highlight it and print it if you want to print it. Let us go back. So that is all about previous payments. The third one is total payments. So this one is necessary because if you want to print the if you want to print the list of students that has payment or has that ha, or that maybe the remaining amount. You want to know the total amount they have paid. So it is this page, which is total payments. You can search for the name. You can search for the term. You can view it according to the class. Let us click the nursery, for example. You can see it is only the nursery that appears here. So it depends. If you want the active students, so if you want the non-active students, so we have no non-active students. So even you can view amount remain based on criteria. Maybe uh, amount remain equals to maybe 15,000. So all the students that their remaining amount is 15,000, it will appear and you can print it. You just open the worksheet and print it there. So also you can view other payments based on this by viewing in it in this place. So view other fees page. Also, you can sort it according to maybe name, class. So for example, let us sort it according to name. So if you click it, so it will be sorted. You can see it starts with A, and the registration number goes to the person that owns it. Because registration number is a unique ID. It's very important in this process. You can clear the sort. So that is about sort. If you want to view payment details, maybe this person, Idowu Khadija Opeyemi, the total amount he paid for school fee is 3,500, and you want to view the payment details, how it maybe he paid 1,000, then 2,000, then 500. So you want to view it, just click here and you will see that okay, he pays it once, he pays it 3 times. If it is more than this, it will appear here. Also, if you want to print it, just open the worksheet. So school fee print area, just click it, then click print. So that is all about printing uh, the amount fee. If it is other fee, you just click here and print it. So let's go back. The last one in payment form is payment status. This one is for if the user enters new payments. So it will not go to the previous payment. It will stay here until the admin approve the payments. So if there are payments here, you will just see it here. So that is all about the payment form. The third one is expenses form. So the amount you spent in the school, maybe for example, we spent 5,000 purpose fuel. Okay, I've already written fuel here before. For which term? For this term, then add it. So it will appear here. So if you want to search for maybe a particular payment, maybe based on amount or purpose or term or input date, so it will bring the result will be given according to the information given above. So edit, delete, open in worksheet, you want to print it. So all this is very clear. Is very clear. So that is about expenses form. All the information that you are given here, it will affect in this place. So the effect will take place in this place. If you add an amount, you will see it here. For example, let us add an amount. You can see that total amount paid for this first term is 45,500. Let us add an amount now. Let us add 45,500. We want it to be 46,000. Let us add 500 to payment. So for example, she Delilia and Mohimi. So let us add 500 payments to S4. So you can see now that the amount paid is what? 46,000. That's increased. So the last one, which is the most important one, which is settings. So we have a lot terms. If you want to add a term, if you want to add classes, so this is the current term. So if you want to change the current term, so you will just change it here. Current term, the function of current term is that whenever you open a form or you want to do execute any action, So the current term that is saved here is the one that will be appear in that place. For example, here, when we just open payment form, you can see term, it appears first term. If you change it to second term, so it will appear second term. So you just need to add the name and the amount and pay. So that is the function of current term. So go back to the settings. So you want to add class, school fee. For example, this is 15,000 for pre-nursery in first term. In second term, we don't have any amount, so which is the ideal. So if you want to add it, you just edit and add the tab and save it. So that is about the first page of settings. Also groups, those that are paying together, maybe you have Sharif family, additional family, any family. If you want to add that family, it is from this place. So here, if you want to add a person to if you want to add any student to any family in this place, you just click the student and choose the group, maybe Ajala, add to group. You can see now. So Adiama Amida, the group is Ajala now. If you want to remove him from Ajala group, just click on remove from group. And that's all you can see. None is here now. If you want to search for the student that you want to add is here, and search for the group, you want to know the how many people are in a particular group. Just search for the group here. The This is the purpose of payment. If you want to add it, school fee cannot be editable. So uniform, ID card, sports card, everything. So you can add it here. Uh, you can add it here. So that is about purpose of payment. Class update and special fee. Let us start with special fee tip. So if you have a discount for a particular person, or you want to maybe in this person Murtala Amina Salewa is in primary four and they are paying 10,000, and you want his or her due to be in maybe 2,000. So you will come to special school fee due. So which term? Just choose the term, then the amount you want him to be paying. Or even if you want him, if you want his due to be zero, so you can add zero and save it. So his due will appear that he has no amount to pay. So this is general class update when you move from a term to second term or third term or to new session, and you want to change and you want to update the information of the students in a particular term. For example, this is the term and class reference in first term. So people students that are in nursery 2. So you want to add the due and the class, you want to update it to second term. And in second term, nursery 2 should be maybe primary 1. Just click update, it will go. But sometimes, maybe not all the students that not all the students that promote to the second class. So we have individual class updates. Search for that student and uh, return him, and you the new class that you want to add. So maybe you nursery 2 to primary 1, you have added that student to primary 1. So if you want him to go to nursery 2 back, just add the class and update here. So that is about class update and special fee. The last one is users. So you just have two users here, which is the admin. It can't be editable except the name and the information, but admin, it can't be editable. So if you want to add user, so from create maybe I will explain it in the last video. Sure. So we have Abdullah, the email, the status. So if you want to edit it, you can't edit it because I entered with Jelili Abdul Qayyum Al Ghufa. So, and this person is Abdullah, so you can't edit it. But if it is your own, if you click on your own, you can edit it. So that is about settings. So you can see Jelila over here, log out. So if you want to create a new account, just click here, give the information, create it. So after you create it, the admin will assign you as a user or admin, then you'll be able to sign in. So we also have free worksheets. If you want to add another worksheet, so you are free. So that is all about the school management system, which includes database, student database, and payment form and expenses form. Uh,